No. Whoa.
I'm not.
Wow, this is gonna be fun.
Huh.
This is gonna be fun. Yes.
Okay, so all right.
Sorry,
I'm
guys.
waiting to
There's
get.
someone in.
Did y'all get the notification that we're live yet?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
we're
I see
live.
it. I see it in the right
Okay,
hand
we're
corner.
live. All right, perfect.
Let me You all mind
Okay.
if I put these on or nah?
What, the headphones on?
Yeah.
No, that's fine. It doesn't matter. Okay, listen.
Perfect.
I'm still waiting on Sister Mariah. Hopefully she gets locked in with her phone. We're gonna work it out regardless. Okay, I want to welcome everyone back to Top 5 this week. We have a great cast of panelists and specialists in the area of anime. Rest in peace, Stan Lee. We got some superheroes that we're going to pay homage to the Marvel legend, and also top 5 male R&B singers of the last 15 years. Due to the fact that the conversation has been trending about who the king of R&B is over the last 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now we're going to start with Brother Trebor.
Yes, sir.
Okay, number 5 on the male R&B list. Who you got?
Number 5 on the male R&B list, at least within the last 15 years, I listed The Weeknd.
Okay, hey, he's on my list. He's definitely on my list.
Yes, sir.
And,
The Weeknd's a good choice. The Weeknd's definitely a good choice.
why'd you choose The Weeknd though?
Well, I chose The Weeknd because he kind of came out like around an odd time. Well, for me, I got into him a little around 2012. Like when I heard the song "Crew Love" on the
Yeah.
Take Care album, that's what really got me into him because I didn't really know who he was at first. But then I did my research and started getting into brother. And he's very talented, very unique voice, very unique voice. Similar. He's in the vocal range of like Michael Jackson and Freddie Mercury vocally. So that's why I put him in my top 5. And also has good songs. He has hits, and he can draw a crowd. Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Okay. All right, Tomisha, what's popping? What you got number 5?
My number 5 is Omarion.
Omarion?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I like the Omarion. Omarion's pretty good.
I like B2K, so I like B2K.
Yeah, I liked him because after like B2K, he had a great first album. I think it was self-titled, and he had a lot of good songs. And then Icebox, Where My Heart Used to Be. So
yeah.
Okay. All right. Sister Candace says, are we talking in terms of the best performer or vocalist? It's just a complete package. A complete package. So we're doing top 5 male R&B of the last 15 years. So please put your list in the comments. My number 5 is somebody from outside of my hometown of Naperville, Illinois, in Chicago. He goes by the name of Jeremiah. I think a lot of people sleep on Jeremiah, but I like Jeremiah.
Okay.
I think he got a lot of hits, and a lot of people forget about him because he does a lot of features. But Jeremiah can really sing, man. He can really sing.
Yeah.
Naima says, "Hey, Misha girl," and Daoud says, "ASA, get it right, Kareem." All right, here we go. Number 4. All right, who you got, Trevor?
Number 4, I have this brother came out in 2005. I listed Trey Songz because he's recognized and underrated at the same time. He doesn't really get his just due with necessarily the mainstream audience. With our audience, he's recognized, and that's what really matters. And Trey Songz got hits. I mean,
absolutely. Yeah. I like Trey Songz.
Yeah,
absolutely. Jupiter Love is one of my favorite.
Yeah. I like one
song,
love.
That whole album right there. I mean, he had 3 albums, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm waiting on Mariah. We see you. I'm just waiting on your screen to come in. Can you hear me? I mean, okay, hold on. All right, here we go. We're working it out. All right, Sister Tomisha, how you looking for number 4?
So my number 4 is actually Neo.
Neo, okay.
I felt like he had a lot of hits. He wears a lot of hats like yourself.
Go get started with this, Tomisha. Go ahead and go. I'm telling you right now, I'm ready.
Oh, I'm prepared, sir. But yeah, he's a great singer. I feel like nowadays he's kind of underrated, but yeah, he's a great singer.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay, Sister Mariah, I'm waiting. You gotta unmute your phone. Okay. Candace says there are only about 5 that are total package. Okay, who are your 5? Naima says Trey Songz is her number 5. Miguel is number 4. I like Miguel and Trey Songz. They both have hits. So Mariah, Can you hear it? Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Sister Mariah, can you hear us? Sister Mariah, can you hear us? All right, we're gonna keep moving.
Can you all see me? Because I can't even see you guys.
Nah, we can't see.
Yeah, your screen is black.
Sister Mariah, can you hear us? Naima, stop mocking me with Neo number 3. Yeah, right. Okay. So okay.
Can y'all hear me?
My number.
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you. What's your number 5, Sister Mariah, of the male R&B singers?
I had a tie between BJ the Chicago Kid and Calvin Richardson.
Okay. I like Calvin Richardson a lot. He can sing. What about number 4? Who's your number 4?
Number 4 is Luke James.
Hey, okay.
Oh,
Okay. I like Luke James. I think that his performance on New Edition just made him like a superstar, like a megastar. So I think it was good. Okay, Mimi said Babyface. I don't know about the last 15 years, Mimi, but Brian McKnight, Usher, John Legend, and Bruno Mars. Absolutely. My number 4 is The Weeknd.
Okay.
The Weeknd has had complete albums since the beginning, and I think once I heard that Billie Jean remix, I was like, all right, he can really sing. He got his own. He's like a rock star. He's like a rock star. Even though he's R&B, he got his own style. So I really like that. Naima, remind me again, please. She forgot the last 15 years. Okay. Brother Trebor, who you got? I mean, Trebor, who you got for number 3?
Number 3. Well, this brother's an icon, but the other 2 that I have, you'll understand why. But I had Usher as number 3, but really Usher is could be really higher if we talking all time. But as you said, last 15 years, I put Usher. Since Confessions came out in like 2004, and he went away for like 3 years and came back with Here I Stand in 2007, and so on and so forth. With even up to date with his album A. I mean,
absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, brother's a legend.
Usher is absolutely icon. Absolutely a legend.
Yeah.
And Confessions. I don't think Confessions has been matched. Just period. True. Just on the R&B thing. After him, I don't know who else can touch that. Okay. So Tomisha, who you got for number 3?
For number 3, I have Bruno Mars.
Hey, okay, you disrespecting the legend. You disrespect him at number 3. You disrespect him.
Bruno Mars. He's number 3. Bruno Mars is great. I love all his albums. I think each album to me kind of just got better. So yeah.
Okay.
So, yep.
Absolutely. Okay. Mimi says Raheem Devine. Okay, absolutely. Sister Mariah, who you got for number 3?
I got Joe. I think people forgot about Joe, but he's still out there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I haven't heard Joe sing anything besides the theme song "The Power" in the last 15 years, but I like him.
That's okay though. He's so good.
Wait,
so good.
They say it's a big rich town. I like that. Okay. My number three is it's controversial because he's such a legend of the last 15 years that people are calling him the king. I'm not dealing with his dancing. I'm dealing with strictly albums. I got Chris Brown. I got him at number 3. I think performance-wise, he could be number 1 because he can dance and flip and stuff. But just off of music, I got him at number 3. All right. But Trevor, who you got at number 2?
Number two, I listed Bruno Mars as number 2, just because.
Bruno Mars. Okay.
Yeah, because 24, well, really Uptown Funk really raised it. We already knew Bruno Mars from like what's the first song we heard him on? It was a feature.
Oh, with B.O.B.
Yes, yeah, I
Yeah,
think for the with
beautiful girl,
B.O.B.
beautiful girl.
Right. Yeah, beautiful girl. That's when we first heard him, and then he came out with the unorthodox jukebox.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Well, it was Doo Wop and the Hooligans, unorthodox jukebox, and then 24K Magic came out, and that just blew up. Well, before that, it was Uptown Funk, and
Yeah.
I mean, he's had over 1 billion streams with um. I mean, he's just doing it, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
he's
Bruno Mars
yeah,
is
he's been on the road for like 2 years, and I'm glad that he's finally getting a break. So I mean, Bruno Mars right now is just on top of the world, and he's on top of his
absolutely,
game. So
absolutely.
that's my answer.
Okay, excellent. Okay, Jamal says, don't sleep on Ty Dolla Sign. Absolutely, Ty Dolla
Is he R&B?
Sign can't really sing. He's good features. Jamal, I don't know about the whole album though, but I like his features.
I
Right.
know features.
Rhonda says Bruno. Joe can sing, and she likes Bruno Mars. Angela says Chris Brown. I mean, it's blasphemy for us to put Chris Brown so low. Naima says, Candace Mama says Rashawn Patterson. All right, right on Rashawn Patterson. I don't know who that is, but I'm gonna just shout you out. Okay. Sister Misha, who you got for number 2?
So for number 2, I have Chris Brown.
Okay,
Yep.
Chris Brown.
Yep. His first album.
Absolutely. You can't deny it. You can't say nothing bad about Chris Brown.
Yeah, I liked all his albums to be honest, but my favorite one is his second one, Exclusive.
Okay.
Absolutely. I think you're choosing right now. I just think you like him because you like the way he looks right now. That's what I'm thinking.
Chris
It's not
Brown's
like you're
great,
just choosing.
So what are you talking about?
Okay, it's like you choosing him. Okay,
Right.
Sister Mariah, who you got for number 2?
Okay, so I got a tie between Miguel and don't talk about me because I know he done been through some things, but Tyrese.
Okay.
What do you want from me?
I just want my baby.
Okay. Why? I know why Miguel, but why Tyrese?
I love Tyrese. I feel like from the beginning when didn't he start on like the Coca-Cola commercials? And I just feel like he's just, as a writer and an actor, I just feel like he's like the total package.
Okay.
I don't know if he can
Yeah.
dance. I don't think he could dance. So maybe he's the total package minus dancing.
I agree. Brother is
Okay,
cool.
okay,
So very good actor.
Yeah. No, I like him. I just when I see him, I just think of him. He's on Transformers I like him as an actor too. So I like him.
Right.
Okay. Jamal says Shane was dope. Jamal loves singing to the ladies. Thank you, Jamal, for being such a just R&B just dude. Jamal wants everybody to know that he likes to sing as well. Thank you for that, Jamal. Aisha says, yes, Ty Dolla. And Jamal says Tomisha was choosing on Chris Brown. Exactly. Thank you for that.
Okay. But Chris Brown is great. Chris Brown is great.
I know that. My number 2, I think he gets slept on, but I think he's our generation Stevie Wonder. And just because he doesn't make a lot of a freaky music, he makes hits after hit, and he's talented. He plays the piano. He goes by the name of John Legend. I'm telling y'all, don't sleep on John Legend, bro. All his music is good, and he can play on the piano. He can sing, and he can do features too. I just think people sleep on him. He has a so clean cut image. Maybe I don't know. Okay, don't try to give him a second thought now because you ain't choosing on him. All right.
I'm not.
Okay. Brett Trebor, who you got number 1 for the top male R&B singer of the last 15 years?
Well, it's already been said. Everybody done said his name. I had Chris Brown as number 1.
Okay.
I got Chris Brown as number 1 because not only from the beginning, he hasn't fallen off since 2005, and I mean that's a long stretch of music.
It is.
From that time, from 05 until 9, when he first came out, everybody was saying he's like the next new Michael Jackson, so and so. And that incident, unfortunately, that he had with Rihanna, well, not unfortunately, but it excluded him from Caucasian society as far as popularity. But he doesn't need that anymore.
Okay.
If you look up almost any of his songs have from 500,000 to 1 million views at least. I mean, if you've seen him live, I just saw him live this year, and depending on what kind of mood he's in, he can give you an okay show or an excellent show, depending on what city. And when I saw him, he did amazing. the live videos on YouTube vocally don't do him justice. I mean, this is somebody you got to see for yourself.
All right. I gotta go to a
I
Chris
agree.
Brown concert. Okay, look, see what I'm saying? Misha's so busy choosing, she can't wait to go to the concert. She can't wait to go to the Chris Brown concert.
Is it my turn?
Huh?
Is it my turn?
Yeah, one second. I'm gonna call you. Okay, so Angela says John Legend sings elevator music. You're a hater, Angela. You're a hater.
Elevator music.
Yeah, Candace says John Legend is okay. Naima says John Legend and Usher is time for her. Mimi said John Legend is extremely talented. Aisha says Kales is number one of all time. Absolutely, Aisha. We trying to talk the last 15 years though. Jamal Nettle says freaky music, too saturated. We need some cake music. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hold on. Jamal says Jacquees is his number one. Thank you for that.
Really?
Number one R&B right now.
Yeah.
So.
Nah.
All
You know
right.
how short he is in person?
Huh?
You know how short he is in person?
No, I ain't seen him.
He like 5'1".
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm finally taller than somebody. Yay.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So Tomisha, who you got for number one?
So my number one was already mentioned earlier, and it's The Weeknd. So
The Weeknd.
Oh,
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I know you had The Weeknd.
I like his voice, and it seems like it doesn't matter what he's singing about. He just sounds really good when he sings it. So
Absolutely. It seems like you're choosing again, but right now, okay. So
all right. All right.
Okay, Sister Mariah, who you got for number one?
So I don't know. I'm probably breaking the rule with all these ties, but Stokely was one of my number ones, and then I also like I forget his real name. I think it's Jussie, but the brother that play what's his name on Empire. I think that he's really really good, and I like him. When I hear I can't think of his name. Is it Jamal on Empire?
I don't watch Empire, so I don't want to say the wrong name. Do y'all watch Empire? So somebody can help me out with this one.
I don't really watch it, but I think that is his name though.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's his name. But I really like his vibe and his music. His voice sounds like he's like been in it for so long. So I like him.
Okay, absolutely. Well, I like him. Okay, my number one is the man who's performed at the Super Bowl twice and kept up with the queen of Beyonce performing. I'm just very impressed with Bruno Mars. He brings 70s, R&B, 80s. Like he can sing with a live band and he can dance. I don't know why people don't give Bruno Mars credit, man. Like Bruno Mars, to me, his albums are amazing, but his live performance, man, was at the Super Bowl twice. Like he can dance like Prince. Like he can do, like, man, he can do it all. They said his name is Jussie Smollett.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, absolutely. Okay, so Jussie Smollett is the man's verse. Okay, excellent. Now we're going to top 5. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to help Kareem out with his he's working with his Wi-Fi. Okay, we're doing top 5 female superheroes / villains. So if you all watch movies or superhero movies or anything like that, let's get it popping. Okay, we're starting with Brother Trebor with number 5. Who you got?
Number 5 for me is She-Hulk.
Okay. Absolutely. Why She-Hulk?
This list was kind of like hard for me. I just was like thinking of people. I didn't really have a particular reason why. I was just thinking like off the head, like female superheroes, kind of tough for me. At least 5 and 4. When we get up there, then I can expound more. But I really dug She-Hulk on the Hulk, the Incredible Hulk cartoon in the 90s.
I want to see.
Because she was just always a ride or die, and she always came in when Hulk needed her.
Absolutely. Okay, Kareem, can you go off and then come back on? Because I don't see you. I'm trying to get you back on, but I don't see you. You gotta like log out and come back on. Okay. Sister Mariah.
So I don't have a reason other than my niece Malika was helping me out. So we said Mystic for number 5, or Mystique for number 5.
That is very disrespectful, but I'm gonna let you to have her so low. That is one of the greatest female superheroes of all time, villains. I'm telling y'all. All right, number 5. Okay. So Tomisha, who you got?
So my number 5 is Hit Girl from the movie Kick Ass. Just because I
Okay,
really like
hey, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's unique.
I like her, so she's bad. She's good.
Yeah. I didn't even think about her. That's crazy. Yeah, she's good. Part 1 and part 2. Okay, my number 5 is Wonder Woman because I just saw a movie that explained the origin of Wonder Woman and like all of that on Hulu, and I was just like, oh man, I didn't know Wonder Woman had powers and pulling her little all that. Wonder Woman's good, and she's in the Justice League, so whatever. Even though people hate the Justice League movies, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Wonder Woman is good. Okay. I'm trying to wait. Kareem, come on, bro.
Movie suck.
Yeah, I'm saying something wrong with the Wi-Fi thing. I'm promoting them, but it ain't. Yeah, it's saying something wrong with the Wi-Fi. Okay, but he'll come on. Come on, we're waiting on you, bro. Okay, brother. Does anybody? Okay, so Angela says Catwoman. I'm just gonna do that in order. That's your number 5. Okay, Naima says Violet from The Incredibles. Absolutely, Catwoman. Angela, depends which Catwoman you're talking about because the original Catwoman, I mean, yes, but Catwoman Halle Berry, not so much. I'm just saying, she's just pretty. She's just pretty. You know what I'm saying? She's pretty, but I don't know about that Catwoman. I don't know about that. You like? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't good. Naima Violet from Incredibles. That's real good. I like Violet.
Yeah, that's good.
Sister Anita says Jean Grey from X-Men. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
Absolutely. Okay, come on, Kareem. I'm trying to get you on. It just says, okay, he's on now. All right, boom, there we go.
Oh, thank God. Oh, Allah.
Situation out. We don't get it.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, good.
And for a top 5 for
we can't see you.
You can't see me at all? At all?
We got to slide over. We got to scroll over.
Can you hear me, though?
Yeah, I can hear you, but you got to scroll over so we can see you.
Hold up. What do you mean scroll over?
No, I mean us on the app.
Right here?
You only see 4 of us at the time.
Yeah. No, I'm saying I'm on my laptop.
Can you
see
me?
Everybody. I still can't see you.
Can you see me now?
Nope, can't see you.
Dang, that's crazy. What about now?
Nope. Still the unfriended logo.
Yeah. Wow, this is wild. All right.
We can see you now. We can see you now.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Top 5.
Who's your number 5?
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. Okay, excellent.
Because, well, to me, she never really stood out to me in the comics. The movie brought her to relevancy, but to me, she just never stood out to me. Plus, she's DC, and I feel a type of way about DC.
Okay. Okay. All right. Angela says the original. Okay, now, Kareem, who you got for number 4?
Number 4, Black Widow.
Black Widow. Okay.
Because even though, well, for one, fun fact, she was never actually a superhero. She was a super villain.
Absolutely.
And 2, she's just a Russian spy who has all. She's essentially sort of kind of in between Batman and Robin.
Okay.
But a woman, in my humble opinion. They've made her to be too, whatever. They made her to be too, be able to have these super human feats, but she's still just average woman to me. So
average woman. Okay. No. We got Sunita says Phoenix from she remembers Phoenix, Jean Grey's other name, absolutely. Candace says Phoenix is her favorite. Phoenix is very powerful. My number 4 is in fact Jean Grey / Phoenix because she's regular, and then when she crosses over, she gets mad, she starts turning everything up. And you know what I'm saying? She's a killer. She's a killer.
I would put Phoenix higher, but
you put Phoenix higher.
I would put Phoenix higher. I would put Phoenix higher. I mean, she's done some shit. She's done some things.
She's a level 5 mutant. She's a level 5 mutant. All right, but
what'd you say?
Who you got number 3?
Number 3 is Domino.
Okay.
Domino.
Why Domino?
Domino. I don't know, in the film, she said it was look, but to me, I think it's a subconscious, a form of subconscious telepathy.
Absolutely.
Because even though she doesn't have to think about using her powers, it's just subconsciously. She can really mess you up and
Absolutely.
get out of like short term danger. Like
Absolutely.
if it's within a certain time period. And that's something to have, and that's somebody you definitely want on your team.
Absolutely. Jamal says Phoenix is the strongest.
Right,
Yes, Jamal,
Jamal.
We like Phoenix. We know she's level 5. Yeah. Okay. So
But-
Mariah, who you got for number 3?
Number 4 or 3?
3.
Three.
Oh, number 4. Number 4. I'm sorry about that.
My 4 was Harley Quinn.
Oh, now you got her down there. You got her so low. You got her so low.
I'm offended. I'm offended.
low.
Where's my Harley Quinn?
So
I'm
low.
offended.
Wow. Okay. So Tomisha, who got number 4?
Number 4, I have Rogue.
You got Rogue? Okay.
Yep.
Why
Ooh.
Rogue? Why Rogue, Sister Tomisha?
Oh, it's funny that you asked, Brother Joshua.
Wow.
Because
Really
I like her ability.
can't believe
I
you
like
did
her,
this.
I like the fact that like if she touches you, like
Excuse
she's
me.
draining your power and stuff. To me, that makes her powerful. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But Kareem, who you got you as your number 4? I mean, you're number 3. You're number 3.
My number 3?
Well, are you in your 4? Harley Quinn?
No, Harley Quinn is my number 3 because you can't have a favorite female characters list without Harley Quinn. She's always gonna be in top 5, always.
Yeah.
And I mean, she's ditzy, she's a bit clumsy, but her character development has come so far, and she's one of my absolute favorites. You can't have Joker without Harley Quinn. Even though we're not Joker really favorite. I mean, she's a favorite, and she's a baby.
She's
and she can handle
man. She's on my list. I'm going up. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. So, okay, we got Sister Anita says Uma Thurman from Kill Bill. Absolutely, she was a killer. My number 3 is Storm. I just feel like people sleep on Storm because
Joshua, 3.
I don't know why. Listen, when Halle Berry, eyes roll in the back of Halle Berry's head, man, you already know about to be some. She moving everything. She got storms. She causing storms. Like she powerful. I just think they downplay her character because of the rest of them. I don't know. To me, she got her own movie damn near.
A lot.
Jamal says she's bad.
Wow.
Wow, Jamal, thank you for openly choosing on Harley Quinn.
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
Trebor, who you got for your number 2, Trebor?
Number two is Storm for me. She wasn't done. She wasn't done justice at all in any of the X-Men films. Maybe Marvel will do a much better job. I don't think Halle Berry did not fit that role to me. You know, Storm was over the top.
Absolutely.
I mean, she can control the weather and wipe you out like that.
Absolutely. Okay, so Mariah, who you got number 2?
My number 2 was Ivy.
Okay. Now, I mean, the movie. I mean, I don't know about in the comics, but the movie, she was good. No, Eric Killmonger and Black Panther not on this list, y'all. We're doing female superheroes. You know,
Wow, that's crazy.
Everybody goes straight to Black Panther.
Listen.
Okay, Sister Tomisha, who you got for your number 2?
My number 2 is based on her abilities. I kind of looked it up, but it's actually Captain Marvel.
Okay, why Captain Marvel?
Because I like
Captain Marvel.
Okay.
Okay.
She's super strong. She can fly. She can shoot like lasers out of her arms and stuff. Like to me, that makes her really, really strong and powerful. So we'll see how she does in Avengers. So.
Okay. All right. How we looking for Kareem? What's your number 2?
Number 2, I really had to really think this one through, but number 2 is definitely going to be. She was mentioned already. Phoenix, because just how strong she is and what she's done. She soloed Apocalypse. Didn't even need the X-Men. She didn't need the X-Men, and she's dangerous. I mean, we all know that this last X-Men movie coming out gonna be trash, but we seen it just to see how they do Phoenix. We know the movie gonna be trash, but we're gonna see it just to see how they do Dark.
I disagree.
Yeah, you think it's gonna be good?
You disagree, Trevor?
I think so. I think it's gonna be good.
I hope so.
We gonna see.
Okay, Naima says number 2, Storm, of course. Okay, my number 2. This is hard for me, but to me, she's the second best, like, rider to a male superhero, like a co-star, is like.
I feel like I know what you're gonna say.
A woman, like a love interest type thing, and that's Harley Quinn. I don't know what y'all thought about Suicide Squad, but Harley Quinn, my God, man. Harley Quinn, man, she was a right. I mean, man.
Bad girl.
Man, the way she rolled for the Joker, she's crazy as hell. Like I'm like,
the Joker doesn't deserve her. If I'm being honest, Joker don't deserve her at all. Like he really don't. He really don't. He really don't.
All right, brother
Trevor, but I ain't gonna go into that.
Okay, well, brother Trebor, who you got for number 1?
Number one is number one for me is Rogue, because she's, I don't know if anybody's read like the comic books, but she ain't done justice in like the movies. I ain't mentioning the movies. The cartoon, we can talk about the cartoon. The comic books, definitely. She's whooped Miss Marvel.
I like the cartoon.
She's whooped She-Hulk. She's beaten up many Sentinels.
Yeah, absolutely.
She can throw hands. I mean, she wins my respect. I think she could lay the smackdown on Wonder Woman, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Big facts. Big facts.
She can throw hands. I mean, just look up some of the people she's whooped on. I mean, the She-Hulk, and she even gave Captain Marvel a run for her money in hand.
I mean, she did take Captain Marvel's powers. So I mean,
no, she's powerful.
If we're being honest,
right?
Absolutely.
Don't let her creep up on you.
Mimi says, absolutely not. You can't let her touch you. Mimi says Shuri. Of course, Shuri should be on somebody's list. You know, once again, we gotta give credit to the Black Panthers for all the superhero people out there. All right. Mariah, who you got for number 1? Stop mocking me.
Everybody already said my number 1, but since I was little, my number 1 has always been Storm.
Okay. That's good. So even before you saw Halle Berry and all of that, you like Storm.
Yeah, I've always liked her.
I see you.
Good.
We on the same wavelength.
Okay, Sister Tomisha, who you got as your number 1?
So my number 1's already been mentioned, but it's actually Jean Grey / Phoenix. Also, again, because of her abilities. She kind of, to me, has like a godlike complex. Just the fact that she can like read minds, she can control minds, she can control objects and stuff. And then when she's Phoenix, she's even more powerful. So that's why she's my number 1.
Absolutely. Okay. Mimi says Katana. Mimi, stop mocking me saying Katana. I don't want to tell people about Katana. Okay. But Kareem, who you got for number 1?
Before I say, can 2 people share the number 1 spot? Is that good?
I mean,
go ahead.
It could be a tie.
It's toss up between Storm and Shuri, because they both, fun fact, both have had the mantle of Black Panther, especially Shuri after T'Challa left. Okay. And how Shuri was portrayed in the movies was absolutely wonderful. Love Shuri.
Okay.
And as far as Storm goes, like, sorry, Black person got to be at the top of the list. I don't care. Somebody Black got to be at the top of the list. Storm got to be at the top. I mean, come on now. Before she was an X-Men, she was a goddess in Africa. Before everyone knew she was a mutant. Come on now.
Yeah, she's powerful.
But she does need to be represented better. She does need to be represented better in movies. I wanted it to be Angela Bassett, but she's already T'Challa's mom, so we gotta find somebody else. But find a new actor, authentic African actor that's beautiful and for Storm. Don't give us the light-skinned people. I want my queen to be black.
Okay.
Viola Davis gonna be Storm. Viola Davis gonna play Storm.
Okay. All right. Let's not get carried away. We're not going to disrespect.
No, sir.
Okay. So we got. Sister Nita says Phoenix is number 1. Okay. Let me explain to y'all why my number 1 is who my number 1 is. Because in a movie where they decided to give a cure, I'm sure you all will understand, to the mutants, and they were saying if they shoot you with this, they would take away your mutant power. my number one, when she was interrogated, they called her by her slave name, and she corrected them. She said, "That is not my name. That is my slave name." And when they were trying to kill Magneto, she jumped in front of the cure so that the mutants could still keep fighting.
Mystique.
So she goes by the name of Mystique. She is a rider. There would be no X-Men if there was not for Mystique. She hated the government. She hated
what?
the government.
I'll give that one to you.
She hated them. I mean, anybody who wanted to kill mutants, she wanted to kill them. But when she said, "Don't call me by my slave name," I said, "All right, bro, you got it. All right, you number one. All right, you got it. Don't call me by my slave name."
I gotta give you that.
Talking about?
I mean, Magneto totally just left her in the dust after she felt normal. But I give you that one.
Okay.
Let's not forget.
Exactly. No, but I'm saying, but it's a principle in that even too, though. He's like, "All right, man, shit, time's up. All right, I don't know."
True.
But
right.
I was like, dog, he just left her in the dust.
That was bad. That was bad writing.
Like, dang.
Yeah.
That was bad writing.
Okay, so listen, I have a question. Now we're doing the top 5 anime shows. Now I'm going to be a panelist on this.
I'm ready.
Because I do not know. I'm not knowledgeable enough to know top 5 of anime. I'm not, I don't have the skills. I don't want to mock you all's culture when it comes to that. All right. So we got I don't want to pronounce your name wrong. Leilani. Okay. Leilani. We got Leilani.
Leilani.
Okay.
Why my wife home?
Hey, that's Sister Heaven. Hey.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Sister Leilani. All right.
Brother Trevor, what's your wife doing here?
Okay. So now we starting with Sister Tomisha. Who you got as your number 5?
All right, y'all breaking up now.
Alrighty, on anime now. Okay,
all right.
So
I guess I'll start.
5... Wait, who's going?
No, go ahead. You, Sister Tomisha, go ahead. Your number 5.
Okay, cool. So my number 5 is the first anime that got me like really hooked on anime. Started binge watching for hours, and it is Death Note. I know Netflix did a horrible live action version, but to be honest, all live action suck. So yes, I like Death Note. It was good.
Oh yeah.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
Okay.
Death Note is
excellent. Okay. Excellent. Brother Kareem, who you got as your number 5?
I'd have to go along with what Sis said, because Death Note was one of the very first animes that I watched that wasn't like severely actiony. Death Note is definitely in my number 5.
Excellent. Okay, so Mariah, who you got as your number 5?
Okay, so I don't know anything about anime, and my niece Malika had to give me like a quick tutorial.
Oh man!
And we came up with
yes, ma'am.
Tokyo Ghoul.
Tokyo Ghoul.
Okay.
Whoever put that list together, they have taste.
Okay.
Thank you,
Ghoul. Absolutely. Okay. Super Saiyan. All right, now Trebor, we got number 5.
I got Full Metal Alchemist as my number 5.
Oh,
5.
So underrated. You mean regular or Brotherhood, Trebor?
No, the regular. The
regular.
First one.
Okay.
The first one. It brings back those memories of
okay. Making progress.
Having to.
Okay, Tomisha, who got your number 4?
So for my number 4, I have Attack on Titan, because that was like the second anime that I got into. I just love the plot. Like, I didn't know what was gonna happen next, and I'm super excited about season 4 because season 3 was great. And yeah, it's just really good. It's sad. It's very gory, but it's good. Yeah.
Okay. Here we go, Brother Kareem. Who you got your number 4?
Number 4, I don't know. I feel like Sister Tomisha may be copying me. We're on the same tune, but Attack on Titan is definitely on number 4. It took me a lot to get into it, because this is one of the very first animes I watched where they seemingly kill off the main character in the very first episode, and I was just like, "What the hell? What is this?"
Surprise.
And I was shook. It's a lot of there's a lot of shock value in it. But if I were to be 100% honest, I would put Attack on Titan with another anime called Elfen Lied. So those two share the top 4 spot. So.
Okay, yeah. Excellent. Okay, so Sister Mariah, what's your number 4?
I know I'm gonna tear this name up, but is it Code Geass?
Code Geass. Now, yeah,
Okay.
this person who made this list for you has really good taste. I haven't even watched it yet, and I've heard so many good things. Whoever made this list, you should really thank them.
Okay, so I'm assuming that's a good show. All right,
it's
brother,
a good show.
Brother Trevor,
Yes,
how you
sir.
looking number 4?
Number 4 for me is Pokemon.
Okay, hey. Hey, well, guess what? I know about Pokemon now. Thank y'all. I know about
Everyone knows about Pokemon.
Yeah.
Pokemon explains itself.
Yeah, it's OG. I can understand. I can understand that. That's OG.
Okay. Now Candace Muhammad is saying that's my baby. I don't know who she's referring to or what she's referring to.
Malika's her daughter.
Okay. I didn't know. I was like, I don't know. All right. Number 3. How we looking at Tomisha?
All right. So my number 3 is My Hero Academia. It's so good. I saw the movie too. The movie was awesome. It reminds me a lot.
I still need to watch that.
Yeah, the movie's great. But it reminds me a lot of Dragon Ball Z and Naruto. Just like the two main characters kind of like frenemies, and just to see their, I don't know, evolve over time. So it's a good anime. I like it.
Okay. All right, bro Kareem, who you got for your number 3?
It's funny you should come to number 3 because this next anime actually has 3 words. One Punch Man. And
that's so good.
It's my favorite, and it's in the number 3 spot because it's an anime that pokes fun at other action animes. Like you have the plot is basically this guy is he's trained himself to be super strong to the point where he takes out enemies with one punch. And then it has all the other tropes of people who always get beat up and they try to come back for more. And it's really fun. And it doesn't take itself too seriously. The animation is crisp. It's beautiful. There's actually story in it. Mwah, beautiful. Wonderful.
Okay.
10 out of 10.
I want to thank you, Sister Nita, before you get back to your books. Thank you. My Uncle Jamil says he's going to tune in more because he's determined to get hip. Me as well, Uncle Jim, because I'm not good. I'm not up on my anime like I should be. Okay. So Mariah, who you got your number 3?
For number 3, we got Death Note.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. And
wow. Death Note is number 3. I mean, it's good.
Which number?
Number 3.
Number 3 for me is Yu Yu Hakusho.
Okay.
I see you, Trevor. Classic. It's a classic. And that theme song is a bop.
Spirit Gun.
Excellent. So Tomisha, number 2.
So my number 2 is Naruto. Just because, I don't know, I like the story over time. I'm actually still watching Naruto Shippuden, but I finished all of Naruto, and it's good. It's really good so far. I was kind of a hater at first, because I was like, it's not better than Dragon Ball Z, but it's really good. I see why people like it.
Sister Tomisha, read the manga.
I don't like reading the manga.
I mean, okay. Don't watch the fillers. Avoid the fillers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's a lot of fillers.
Absolutely it does.
So, so number 2 for me, I think the shirt should explain, the shirt should tell you what my number 2 is. Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
And originally I was thinking of putting it at number 1, but there's something else that has my heart. So for that reason, I have to put Dragon Ball Z as number 2. But I grew up with it. Who hasn't grown up on Dragon Ball Z? It's iconic. It's wonderful. And goddamn that Kamehameha wave. If you didn't do that when you were little, you ain't have no childhood.
Exactly.
I don't care who you are. Everybody did it. Everybody did it.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Okay. Jamal said Cowboy Bebop.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
And the other Jamal says Dragon Ball Z. Period. Okay, Sister Mariah, number 2.
For number 2, we got Cowboy Bebop.
Okay, so you was already on it. Okay, good.
This
All
person this person who
All right.
wrote that list for you is a man of culture. I have to meet him.
A
I have
girl.
to shake
A
his
girl.
hand. I have to meet her.
Yeah.
I have to meet her. She is
Okay.
a woman of culture. Praise
All right,
be to
bro.
Allah.
Okay, bro. Trevor, who you got number 2?
Number 2 is Naruto for me.
Okay.
That's my number 2.
Absolutely. Excellent. Okay, that is a great one. Okay, so Tomisha, number 1. Let's close it out good, strong.
Number 1 was already mentioned, but it's Dragon Ball Z. Greatest anime of all time.
Yeah.
I love Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
It's
I
awesome.
respect it.
It's so awesome.
I respect it.
Okay. Super Saiyan. All right, we're locking in. All right.
Same.
Kareem,
And this anime, and it's actually just an anime movie per se, but it started off as a manga. My uncle put me onto it years ago. It's called Akira.
Okay.
Akira is just one of those super scientific. It's the only anime I love it so much where the Japanese people actually look Japanese and not like borderline Caucasian. It's really good. You can make out a lot of different races and such in that movie, and it's really really good. If you haven't watched it, you should. There's a lot of science. If you pay attention, there's a little bit of teachings in there too.
Okay.
It's really really good. A must watch.
Yeah, I'm sure that it's teachings and all of this.
Of course, definitely, but
for sure. Okay, Jamal said the movie's coming in January. I don't know what movie you're referring to, Jamal, but he said the movie's coming in January. Okay.
Dragon.
Is it super? Yoga Law. Here we go.
Yes.
This is Mariah. Who you got for number 1?
Okay. I forgot how to say it, but I know it's either Anisha or Nisha.
Nisho?
Maybe that's it.
Yeah,
it's
maybe Nisho.
INUYSHA.
I've never heard of that one. Wait, spell that again.
INUYSHA.
It's Inuyasha.
Yeah, I told her I was gonna tear it up.
Okay. Well, that's number 1. All right, bro. Trevor, who you got for number 1?
Number 1 has been said. Dragon Ball Z is my favorite, despite that borderline racist ass Mr. Popo.
Okay.
Hey, pecking order. Well, I'll give you that one, but I think they kind of fixed it. If you watch Dragon Ball Abridged, it fixes that whole thing up. It's perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah. Wow.
Okay.
I
excellent.
feel bad now.
Okay. I want to.
Go ahead. Go for it.
Wonderful. I want to thank everyone for coming on. I want to thank everybody who watched from the beginning to the end, and I just want to thank you all for. I chose you all because you all have represent, just the culture that we have to just keep promoting of, anime, superheroes. All of us got to stick. All the creators got to stick together and keep. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to like superhero stuff and anime. So I want to thank y'all for coming and informing the other people. Putting us on to shows. So, Brother Kareem, can you please say goodbye to everybody?
I mean, I would love to, but I just want to put the shameless plug first. Since we're talking about superheroes and anime stuff, guys, I'm personally writing a book, a novel. Trevor knows about it. It's called Insane. Go follow the Twitter and IG page for right now, Insane Official. That's INZANE Official. All right. I'm gonna be putting out some merch. Book coming out soon. Black artists matter. Black authors matter. Yeah. Peace, guys.
Peace.
Absolutely. We definitely gonna support you, bro. Okay, so Tomisha, go ahead.
Thank you so much.
So Tomisha, go ahead.
I just want to thank you, Brother Joshua, for allowing me to be on here, give my opinions. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This was fun.
Okay,
why don't you say Naruto?
I don't know how to pronounce it. Sister Mariah, go ahead and say goodbye to everybody. Thank you for coming on too.
Thank you. I was super nervous, but thank you for having me. And I got to give a shout out to my city, Muhammad Mas 98 in Pensacola, and also Sister Candace Muhammad, who was commenting, and I have a live coming up when I can get my nerves up called MGT time.
Excellent. Okay, and we're gonna tune in and watch that. All right, bro, Trebor. You are one of the most popular people on social media, and you always yourself, and you represent the culture world with showing that we can be us and still talk about superhero stuff and anime. I like that.
Well, yes, I'm just your little brother. At the end of the day, I just wanted to thank you for thinking of a brother, and I mean, I just appreciate the time that I got to have on with all of you all the believers, everybody on and off on social media, and also we didn't get to the films, but inshallah next time, man. I enjoyed it.
Absolutely, yeah. And we definitely gonna do it, and we want to we just want to keep positivity spread on social media and everything. So I thank y'all for coming on. I thank everybody for watching, and
thank you so much.
Thank you.
No problem. All right,
praise be to Allah.
Y'all have a good night. Thanks,
salam.
Alaikum. Bye, mom.
All right.
Sister Misha, I'm about to roast you, girl.